Hey there, welcome inside our New York studios. Brent Stover, Wally Zerbiak, Ice Young, Gary Parrish. 30 minutes to wrap up Tuesday night around the country. It's Inside College Basketball. Listen, it was a lot of fun hanging all night watching Miami, Ohio with their most famous alum. That story, I promise, is coming up shortly. But we got to begin with the Big 12 showdown to kick off the night on CBS Sports Network. Ninth-ranked Iowa State back home, Hilton Coliseum, after losing back-to-back road games last week, taking on the Knights of UCF, and they made a statement from the opening tip. Already up 8. Killian Torrey drives in, hits the floater, 17-7 Cyclones.
Lockdown defense, forcing turnovers, leading the easy buckets. Joshua Jefferson with the finish. Boy, did he have himself a night. Dropping dimes, hitting Milan Momcilovic, the best shooter in the country, shooting 54% from three and making 4 a game. Look at this offense. Another great pass. Joshua Jefferson finds Jamario Bateman for that dunk there, and then underneath, Jefferson finds Blake Buchanan for the dunk. What a performance. A triple-double along with 4 steals. Both ends of the floor. Joshua Jefferson was the man tonight.
The first ISU player with multiple career triple-doubles. Iowa State 11-0 at home. Only 1 game decided by 12. By the way, Milan Momcilovic, 20 on 7 of 12, 4 of 8 on threes. Haley Sutton with TJ Otzelberger.
You wanted defense, you got a triple-double from your big man, Joshua Jefferson, today. What can you say about his effort?
Yeah, Josh was tremendous. I mean, he and Max winning in so many ways. Really proud of his continued effort and leadership on our team. Really showed up today.
Obviously, the environment was loud. It disrupted the Knights here. Why was your team able to be so successful?
Yeah, we're so fortunate to have this unbelievable crowd and this fan base that supports us, and super appreciative to them. And we felt their energy tonight and played to that level.
They certainly did. 51% from the field, 30-point drubbing at home, and a good bounce back in a big way.
Yeah, when you lose 2 in a row, you start listening to your coach. You watch that film and you say, what do we got to get back to playing our identity? Their identity is defense, getting steals, creating turnovers, leading to offense. 31-5 in points off turnovers. That is an impressive performance. A 30-point victory at home over a team that's been playing some pretty good basketball. I think Iowa State is back after that losing streak.
You only start listening to the coach if you lose 2 in a row.
That's
you
true.
lose 1 and you bounce back.
Yeah,
You just keep doing what you've been doing.
You lose 1, the coach didn't put you in a good spot.
Right. It was their fault, not the players. But on a serious note, though, completely agree with you. When we previewed this game, I had said defense was on the calling card for Iowa State because we know they can score with anyone, but can you stop defensively? And I thought they had a good showing at home. 13 steals, really got after it in the open floor as well.
Created turnovers, held UCF to 37% shooting from the field, 31% from 3. And what a tough spot for UCF.
Yeah.
They had #1 Arizona on Saturday, and then you got to go to Hilton. And when you travel to a place like Iowa State, if you're UCF, I imagine you hope you can kind of sneak up on them. They're looking past you because you don't have a number next to your name. But nobody's looking past anybody when they've lost 2 in a row. They showed up in this one and performed really, really well.
Next up for the Cyclones on the road against Oklahoma State Saturday, and then the following Thursday home against Colorado. Elsewhere in the Big 12, 12th-ranked Texas Tech paid a visit to Baylor. The Red Raiders shooting for their 4th straight win, and impressively, 11-3 in their last 14 conference road games, and this one would be impressive for the Red Raiders. Christian Anderson already up 7, drills the wing 3. It's 20-10 Texas Tech.
He's having a terrific sophomore season. He was great tonight. 26 points, 2 of them on a dunk. Red Raiders up 33-17 at that point. Now Texas Tech up 49-34. Donovan Atwell for 3. He had 21. Red Raiders pulling away, and then it's the reigning Big 12 Player of the Year, preseason Big 12 Player of the Year, JT Toppin. Too little, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 92-73 blowout. Texas Tech over Baylor.
How about this? 60% from the field, 17-27. You alluded to it from downtown. And the great shooting all the way around. 9 of 11 at the stripe. 15-4, 5-1 on the Big 12. Just how good is this Texas Tech team?
They're loaded. Christian Anderson, 8 for 10 from the three-point line. You got one of the best bigs in the country. Maybe first-team All-American in JT Toppin. Christian Anderson is in the conversation for first or second-team All-American. We'll start with that I mean, remember what he did at Madison Square Garden against Duke? He won that game single-handedly. They're starting to stack some big-time quad one wins.
Yeah, when's the last time a team gave up 17 threes and 2 players hit 15 of them? Like Donovan Atwell also went 7 of 10.
That's
so
right.
a huge monster. I mean, they stretch the floor so well. When you're shooting like that, you know, the Red Sea, aka the paint, opens up, and gaps were driving lanes everywhere for them.
Great shooting performance, incredible scoring performance for Christian Anderson. Like I said, he's having a great sophomore season. And coming out of high school, he wasn't like, you know, some heralded recruit that great Big 12 programs typically go after in this era of the sport when so many coaches are in love with the transfer portal. But Grant McCasland saw something in Christian Anderson. I talked to him about it back at Big 12 Media Day. Really liked what he saw at the high school level, and is still a believer you can take unheralded high school prospects and turn them into big-time college basketball players with development. Christian Anderson was good last season. Now he's great.
Best conference in America, but usually Baylor is up there near the top. 1-5 start to conference play for Scott Drew and company, losing at home by 19. Meantime, to the Big Ten, 10th-ranked Michigan State going out west for Oregon. The Spartans having won 18 straight against unranked opponents, and they took on a reeling Ducks team riding a 4-game losing streak, only 8-10 on the season. Picking up second half, though, Oregon came to play, up 1. Cohen Carr, though, on the wing, hits the 3. Sparty back in front by 2.
Yeah, and here they are, up 1. The ball movement from Fears Jr. to Cooper inside. Nice finish for Carson Cooper. And then on the other side, Cohen grabs the finish. How about the contact? High percentage shot inside, and then Jeremy Fears Jr. from 3, because that's what he does. And a good win for Sparty.
They were up 16, and they win it by 16, 68-52. As you talk about Cooper with a 19 of 8 of 10, 7 boards, 4 blocks. Carr and Fears combined for 29. Sparty 17 and 2, 7 and 1 in the Big Ten. SEC ranked on ranked, skidding Vanderbilt team 2 straight losses as they went into Arkansas trying to right the ship, Wally.
Yeah, not the spot to right the ship. They're looking like computer trickers is the Vanderbilt Commodores. Darius Acuff gets that bucket there. Razorbacks up 14. They continue to pour it on. This team can score. Malik Thomas hits the 3. Razorbacks up 20. How about the lob up to Malik Ewing? Just throwing it down. This was an offensive clinic by Calipari's squad. Watch your head on the rim, Malik Ewing. Look at the hops right there. Phenomenal lob. And then Acuff Jr. finds Nick Pringle for the throwdown. Razorbacks are a very good basketball team at home. Nice win for Calipari.
What's up with Vandy, though? That's 3 in a row. They had been 16-0. They are now 3-3. 93-68 is the final damage as Acuff gets 17 with Ewing and Knox combining for 32. Tremendous finish in the SEC in Columbia, Missouri. The Tigers GP home for number 21, Georgia.
So here you're going to see Marcus Millender wide open, knocks down the 3. Georgia up 4 late in the game, but Missouri hanging around. Jacob Cruz for 3. Tigers up 1. Now under 10 seconds left. Millender again. He's going to get into the lane at the rim. He's fouled. Ball drops and 1. He made the free throw. Georgia up 2. Last shot for Missouri. Jacob Cruz from way downtown. Probably a little too far downtown. That was a long shot. Georgia wins it 74-72. Missed opportunity for the Bubblicious Titans.